The plan was to kill this. All this back here and what's up front, and that was going to happen this week on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, but that's changing for reasons I can't talk about right now. So I have to keep the Bluemuda. And at the end of last season, I was 100% get rid of it. I was tired of it, but and I've done absolutely nothing back here to this. Nothing at all. I've mowed it a couple times. That's it. Nothing else. And it's coming back really, really good, which makes me want to go back to it for all the troubles it gave me, all the heartaches and just frustrations. It shows back up in your life at interesting times and you go back to it. So that's what I'm doing. So that's the plan, because I know the weather. I know when my Bermuda is fully green, and it won't be fully green and repaired in the time I need it to be. So what do? The next best thing, keep what we have and get it going. So now it's finally time. I'm not scalping it yet. I'm going to scalp it this weekend. Full scalp, not a pre-scalp, mini scalp, hard cut, none of that crap. It's just a scalp. Going to do that this weekend. To fertilize, I'm going to use X-Green. I contemplated using AMS or some equalizer or some organic stuff I have, but decided X-Green mainly because it's going to rain tomorrow, so it's going to get watered in, and then it's going to warm back up, and I should have a fantastic amount of green up from the KBG. Just get that growing a little bit more. The Bermuda is waking up a little bit, but I'm not counting on that to stay. It may though, depending on how the weather goes. But going to put that down. I'm going to apply about 31 pounds of product across my entire lawn of 5,000 square feet. That's going to get me right around half a pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet, which is on the upper end on X-Green because it can produce fantastic growth. I'm totally guesstimating on how much. There we go. Okay, that's about 31 pounds, over, under a little bit. Not really too concerned about that. And who else can say they have their own custom branded Lesco? Not many. And the Lesco set on the dial around number 17. That works well for spreading out the X-Green. I'm also accustomed to how everything works and with my yard and the passes to take, so I ended up putting down the exact amount where it needs to be. Big question now is, what am I doing since I'm keeping the Bluemuda? What are my next steps? Well, the next step will be to scalp. It's going to be more aggressive than I did last year because I want to, even though I'm fertilizing the KBG now to get that to go and kind of spread back out, we're in the prime weather right now to where it'll bounce back really quick, recover fantastic, and then start filling back in. And then by mid-May, we should have really good Bermuda green up, at least back here in the backyard. Front yard will be a completely different story, just the way it faces. Once the scalp's complete, I will do my second application of prodiamine. I just did a smaller app earlier in the year once our temperatures hit the threshold, and right before I got that down. I'll do that second one after the scalp here in a few weeks. That'll get me good and set through summer, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. Big things though is I still have to deal with that pool area. My goal was to bring in a ton of sand, get it raised back up. I still need to do that solely for my enjoyment with mowing. That's it, solely for the real mowing. And again, where the fire pit used to be, that area is terrible, so that's going to need some sand, as well as everywhere else, quite frankly. So that's still currently on the plan. I will be using some dirt that's back here that my kid with the dirt jumps all winter long. Going to use some of that. Probably not the best idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Going to do that, and to help raise things up, that'll be a little bit easier than just straight sand. And again, I won't have to worry about it much longer. Then, judging on how the response is with this, the weather, the Bermuda green up will completely determine what my next application will be, or more appropriately, when it will be. The next application will be some ammonium sulfate. I need to get some more sulfur down into the soil. That was low on my soil test. Ammonium sulfate, 24% sulfur. Bam! 2 birds with 1 stone for a cheap $13.99 price. You can't beat that. So that's what I'm doing right now with the Bluemuda to kick it off, and we might revisit that here in a couple weeks once I see the results from today's application. So yeah, I'm keeping the Bluemuda. It's like that crazy ex-girlfriend. Just keep going back to it when you shouldn't. But good news for all those that jumped aboard this great experiment, and now I get to continue it with you, and I'm super excited about that. So thank you all for watching this. If you liked it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you.